Midnight city, hush now. Windows like mirrors, showing how I'm tangled in this view, searching for a truth that's true. From the 34th floor I see the grid below. Streets like black rivers where the taillights glow. Neon signs bleed into watercolor dreams. The silence hums in electric streams. A siren wails then fades away, like a memory I can't quite say. The 34th floor, my solitary nest, above the chaos, above the rest. I see the grid, a circuit board of light, each window a story, each shadow a fight. And the traffic lights blink in a steady red, like the words I left unsaid. I'm alone but the city's alive, in this high-rise cage where I survive. Neon solitude, my only friend, watching the night bend and end in the glow of a thousand lights. I find my peace in the city's heartbeat. Neon solitude is where I hide from the world that's burning outside. In this glass and steel embrace, I touch the edge of grace, and for a moment I'm complete in the rhythm of the street. The hum of the AC, the tick of the clock, time unravels like an unwound rock. I think of faces, I think of names, and the empty spaces where loved ones came. The distant train rolls on the steel track, carrying pieces of my past back. A dog barks far, a laugh rings clear, then silence settles year by year. The 34th floor, a bird's eye view of all I've lost and all I knew. Maybe I'm just a ghost in the machine, a fleeting thought in the urban scene. But in this moment I'm clear and free. As the dawn approaches I let it be, and the city sighs a soft exhale. As the night begins to pale, the neon dims, the stars retreat. Another night, another beat, and I'm just a man in a high-rise room, chasing shadows, chasing the moon. Neon solitude, neon solitude, the city's heartbeat, until the next midnight, until the next view. In the glow, in the glow. The city's a circuit board of dreams tonight. From my high-rise cage, the world's a neon sea. I watch the streetlights bleed into obscurity.
The moon's a silver coin tossed in a wishing well,
and every distant siren sings a lonely spell. The air is thick with silence, heavy and profound. I trace the constellations on my window's frosted ground. Do you feel the calm, or is it just the height? It's more than quiet, it's a feeling taking flight. Together like a slow exhale after holding on too long. We're going in the midnight sky, we're fading into blue. The city's glowing, but it's me and you in this silent symphony. Our hearts align. For a little while, everything's divine. In this glowing silence, we're finally free. I see the same skyline from my side of town, where shadows dance without a single sound. We're two souls watching from a distance parallel, finding peace in the stories the night will tell. The traffic's a memory, a whisper in the glass. We're reflections in the darkness, breathing in the past. Is this what loneliness is supposed to taste? It's more like honey, bitter, sweet and laced, with the promise that the dawn will break the spell. Glowing in the midnight sky, we're fading into blue. The city's glowing, but it's me and you in this silent symphony. Our hearts align. For a little while, everything's divine. In this glowing silence, we're finally free. Maybe this is what it means to be alive. Not in the chaos, but in how we survive. In the stillness, we find our song, and it's been playing all along. A lullaby for the restless, for the strong. The city glows, but we're the light in the quiet night. Midnight city, hush now. Windows like mirrors showing how I'm tangled in this view, searching for a truth that's true. From the 34th floor, I see the grid below. Streets like black rivers where the taillights glow. Neon signs bleed into watercolor dreams. The silence hums in electric streams. A siren wails and fades away, like a memory I can't quite say. The 34th floor, my solitary nest. Above the chaos, above the rest, I see the grid, a circuit board of light. Each window a story, each shadow a fight. And the traffic lights blink in a steady red, like the words I left unsaid. I'm alone, but the city's alive, in this high-rise cage where I survive. Neon solitude, my only friend, watching the night bend and bend. In the glow of 1,000 lights, I find my peace in the city's heartbeat. Neon solitude is where I hide from the world that's burning in the rhythm of the street. The hum of the AC, the tick of the clock. Time unravels like an unwound rock. I think of faces, I think of names, and the empty spaces where love once came. The distant train rolls on the steel track, carrying pieces of my past back. A dog barks far, a laugh rings clear. Then silence settles year by year. The 34th floor, a bird's eye view of all I've lost and all I knew. Maybe I'm just a ghost in the machine, a fleeting thought in the urban scene. But in this moment I'm clear and free. As the dawn approaches, I let it be. And the city sighs, a soft exhale, as the night begins to pale. The neon dims, the stars retreat. Another night, another beat, and I'm just a man in a high-rise room, chasing shadows, chasing the moon. Neon solitude, city's heartbeat. Neon solitude, until the next midnight, until the next view. Trace the outline of your sweater on my skin. The ghost of a lamb swoon where your body used to been. The coffee got cold in the cup that you held. A map of tulips where the steam used to melt. I walk past the park where the streetlights all dim,
and counted the cracks in the pavement like hymns.
Each one a chorus of what if and maybe and when. But gravity's pull pulls me back to you again.
Your voice is a dial tone, humming in the wires, a half-remembered melody from a broken radio pile. I tried to unplug the echo, I tried to change the station, but your frequency's carved in my nervous system's foundation.
Caught in your midnight gravity, spinning it in slow motion.
A satellite lost
In the glow of your devotion,
I'm a comet that burned up before it could land. Just a trail of dust in your hand.
caught in your midnight gravity. I saw your shadow in the steam from a manhole tonight.
A fleeting shape in the sodium light.
It smelled like rain on hot concrete, your scent, a chemical ghost that my DNA won't forget. I drove past our exit, I circled the block, past the all-night diner, the closed-up bookshop, where we wrote our names on the fogged-up glass. That promise was thin, but it lasted. Your silence is a bass line under the city's hum, a vibration in the subway where we used to come. I hear it in the screech of the 3 a.m. train. It's the sound of a love that outlived its name. Caught in your midnight gravity, spinning it in slow motion.
A satellite lost
In the glow of your devotion,
I'm a comet that burned up before it could land. Just a trail of dust in your hand.
caught in your midnight gravity.
feel the pull
in the hollow of your throat.
It's the ache of an orbit that never quite closes.
A story we tell to our lonely new lovers.
Once there was a sun that could burn through the frost,
but the frost always wins.
Midnight in your gravity.
Midnight in your gravity.
Just a trail of dust in your head.
Just a trail of dust, 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 dust. The city exhales neon,
A slow motion skyline.
standing at the 34th floor. The world's a watercolor run, flickering signs like tired stars. Asphalt mirrors for the sun, cigarette smoke and distant sirens. A lullaby for the sleepless. My reflection's just a shadow in this glass, a little less defenseless.
And the traffic lights are blinking red, a metronome for the living and the dead. We're just tenants in a high-rise dream, suspended in the in-between.
Neon lullaby,
singing us to sleep
in the quiet we're infinite.
Promises we keep,
Your hand in mine, a silent vow.
underneath this midnight's brow.
Neon lullaby,
Soft as a sigh,
we're just two souls learning how to fly.
I trace the cracks in the window pane, a map of where we've been. Each fracture holds a yesterday, a ghost of might have beens. The hum of the refrigerator,
A steady, faithful sound.
while the world outside is spinning, we're anchored to the ground.
And the moon is just a peeled orange, slipping through the clouds, a gentle coercion. We're not waiting for a sign, we're just
Neon lullaby, singing us to sleep.
And if we just stay here, let the city fade to gray. Let the dawn forget to come. Let the night have its say.
You are my constant, my compass, my question, my reply.
In this suspended moment,
Time doesn't pass us by.
just the hum, just the hum,
Neon lullaby,
singing us to sleep.
singing us to sleep. Singing us to sleep.
steam on the glass, a foggy halo around my view. Neon signs, bleak colors on the ceiling, soft and blue. Traffic's just a whisper, tires on the avenue. A million lives are humming, but I'm here with you. When not you, just this quiet, this view, this room. Watching the horizon where the sky and city bloom. Headlights crawl like fireflies that never reach the bloom. In this high-rise cradle, safe from the afternoon. And the world feels thin, like paper pressed against the light. All the noise just fades into the night. I can hear my own thoughts, clear and slow and bright. In this electric quiet, neon solitude, my only crowd. No words are spoken, but the silence shouts out loud. In the glow of 1,000 lives that don't know where I am, I find a peace that fits me like my own skin, like a plant. Beyond solitude, it's understood. This is my church, this is my neighborhood, where the pavement sleeps and the lonely find their stand. In the heart of the glow, I understand. The AC kicks on with the gentle rhythmic hum. A distant siren sings a song to someone else's song. The fridge is buzzing, keeping perfect time with the drum on my own chest. A steady beat I've always come to recognize as home is mine. Let's find it calm. No party invitations, no need for a palm to read the future when the present's in my palm. Right here in the quiet, I'm the only song. Maybe I'm a ghost here, floating in the beam of a world that's spinning, but I'm severed from the stream. But these lights, they don't judge, they just reflect my dream of a stillness so deep, it feels like a scream. A beautiful silent shining screen. Beyond solitude, beyond solitude. The city's breathing down below, a million lights in the afterglow. From my window I watch the show, neon rivers in the snow. The streets are hushed, the night's so still. I feel the calm, a quiet thrill. In this high-rise, time stands still. I'm just a soul against the chill, and the world moves on without a sound. In this moment I am found, lost in the glow, I'm spellbound, where the silence is profound. Neon lullabies sing me to sleep. City, a shadow, secrets we keep in the midnight glow. Promises deep, I'm just a watcher where the angels weep. And I'm floating in the amber light, a solitary satellite in the ocean of the night. The distant hum of a hidden train, a whisper of an incoming rain. But here above, it's all the same. A frozen dance, a flickering flame. I trace the paths of planes so high, like comets falling from the sky. Each window holds a reason why the world below can't hear my sigh. What if I stepped into the fray, left my perch and walked away? But the view from here won't let me stray. It's where my heart wants to stay. In the quiet I find my voice. In the stillness I have a choice to listen to the city's noise, or in this peace rejoice. Neon lullaby. I trace the cracks in the window pane, watch the rain turn the city lights into a watercolor stain. You were silent, but your eyes said it all. In that half light, we began to fall.
I smelled your cologne on the old sweatshirt you wore. A ghost of you lingering by the door.
We didn't speak, just let the quiet grow. A language only we know. So we let the silence speak, let the shadows dance in this fragile, fleeting trance.
Unspoken harmony,
you and me in the
silence. We are free.
no
words needed,
just this beat.
we're two souls gently meet.
I remember the argument, the slammed door, the cold, a winter of distance, a story left untold. But then your hand found mine in the kitchen light, turning wrong into right. We built a bridge from whispered apologies, a truce written in the stars we couldn't see. Now every glance is a promise, every sigh a vow to stay here, here and now. And we let the quiet roar, let the past retreat in this soft, unspoken heat.
Unspoken harmony,
You and me
in the silence. We are free.
no
Words needed,
just this beat.
we're two souls gently meet.
Do you feel it? The space between us is not empty, it's full of trust. A quiet storm, a gentle tide, carrying us side by side.
In the stillness I hear your name, a rhythm that won't change, like a heartbeat, slow and true. I'm home when I'm with you.
Oh, no, no, no. Midnight again. Skyline's a circuit board of borrowed light. Each window a pixel in the black and white. My high-rise throne, the silent steel cocoon, watching the world from this observation deck at noon. Below the last siren fades 2 blocks away. The only sound's the hum of my own delay. I trace the path of a plane across the blue, wondering if it's headed anywhere as empty as you. And the city's pulse slows down to a breath. No more chasing shadows, no more dancing with death. Just the glow of 1,000 lives I'll never know, and the quiet in my chest where the old thunder used to grow. So let this be my neon lullaby, soft glow to hold when the world feels dry. No grand crescendo, just a steady low flame, calling my own name in the quiet, calling my own name. Yet a view is a masterpiece, cold and true, but I'm just a spectator in a room with a view. The fridge kicks on a mechanical side, the only witness to the tear I didn't cry. I think of conversations that died on the wire, of a future we planned that got lost in the fire. The glow from the street shows the dust in the air, particles dancing without a single care. I'm a ghost in a machine, a memory's trace in this beautiful, lonely, elevated space. And the traffic lights blink a rhythmless tune, a metronome for a Saturday afternoon. I'm counting the heartbeats I've given away, trading them for moments that faded to gray. So let this be my neon lullaby, a soft glow to hold when the world feels dry. No grand crescendo, just a steady low flame, calling my own name in the quiet, calling my own name. Yet a view is a masterpiece, cold and true, but I'm just a spectator in a room with a view. What if I stepped out from behind these eyes? What if I traded these diamonds for the sunrise? The city's a diamond, cold and hard and bright, but it don't want the hollows of a winter night. Maybe the peace isn't in the perfect view, but in the cracks between the concrete breaking through. Maybe I'm not meant to just observe inside, but to be the flicker in someone else's sky. Calling my own name, just a steady low flame. Good night, glow. One last soft breath, a faint scent pad fades to silence. Calling my own name, just a steady low flame. Silent movie in the dark, spotlight on the sleeping car. just me and the neon sparks. I'm counting all the lit up signs, like prayers I never learned to say. The highway's just a silver line, where all the lonely hearts decay. My watch says 2 a.m. again, the same old war within my skin. I trace the skyline with my pen and let the quiet settle in. And maybe I'm a ghost up here, floating in this atmosphere, watching all the world keep pace from my high-rise hiding place. I'm just a silhouette against the glow, a whisper in the static of the radio. The city singing me a neon lullaby, and I'm the only one who hears it say goodbye to all the things I meant to feel today in this midnight ballet. The AC hums a steady tune, a metronome for my regrets. I should be sleeping, should be soon, but the views are dead, I can't forget. Each window holds a different life, a framed and flickering scene, a tired man, a tired wife, a dream that's lost its sheen. And maybe I'm a ghost up here, lurking in this atmosphere, watching all the world keep pace from my high-rise hiding place. I'm just a silhouette against the glow, a whisper in the static of the radio. The city singing me a neon lullaby, and I'm the only one who hears it say goodbye to all the things I meant to feel today in this midnight ballet. What if I stepped into the street, let the concrete swallow me? Would the light still feel so sweet, or just the cold reality? But the window's warm, the view's a friend. This quiet, this pretend that I'm not just a means to an end, but the story, not the bend. Cry of a siren passing by. Neon lullaby, I fade into the sunrise, a silhouette that never dies. In the glow, I'm home, I know. I'm home, I The city's got a silver skin tonight, a million tiny fires trapped behind the glass.
I watch the shadows stretch and lose their fight.
With every floor I watch the world shrink past. There's a half-smoked cigarette in the ashtray, collecting stories from a different year. And the hum of the fridge is the only soundtrack to the slow parade of headlights down here. I should be sleeping, but the choir's too loud.
It pulls the colors from the corners of the room,
and every light becomes a whispered vow that I made to someone in a past life's gloom. Oh, this neon lullaby singing me to sleep,
while the concrete dreams in a static glow.
We're just two ghosts in a high-rise deep,
watching the world move slow.
Yeah, we're counting all the streetlights,
like their heartbeats we can keep
in this neon lullaby. In this neon lullaby. Your voice comes through the speakers soft and low, talking about the places that we'll never go. The calendar's a map of empty squares, we fill them with the static in the air. I trace the skyline with a tired eye, where the horizon and the city lie, and silence isn't empty, it's just full of everything we're not saying beautiful.
The clock hands move like honey down the wall, and every second feels like a slow dissolve. We're suspended in this beautiful free fall, when nothing needs to be resolved.
Oh, this neon lullabies singing me to sleep,
while the concrete dreams in a static glow.
We're just two ghosts in a
high-rise deep, watching the world move slow.
Yeah, we're counting all the streetlights,
like their heartbeats we can keep
in this neon lullaby.
In this neon lullaby. Do you remember how the noise used to feel? Like a river rushing, trying to heal. Now the quiet's a language we both speak, in the space between the strong and the weak.
Maybe we're not waiting for a sign,
maybe this is it,
this suspended time,
where the only thing that's certain is the light,
holding us together through the night.
Neon lullaby, static glow,
two ghosts
watching the world move slow,
counting heartbeats
in the lights below,
in this quiet
where we both know
we are the lullaby,
we are the glow,
we are the slow,
we are the show.
High-rise window, 8th floor looking down. Neon rivers carve the dark, a slow electric gown. Traffic lullabies have hushed to just a low frequency hum. I count the glowing windows one by one, like distant beating drums. Your silhouette is missing from the sofa's empty curve. The silence here is heavy, but it's a silence I have learned to hold like water in my palms. It slips through every crack, and the streetlights paint the ceiling in an amber-colored track. And I wonder if the city feels the weight of all its glow, or if it just keeps burning, never asking where it goes. Is this peace or just the quiet before the next collapse? I trace the skyline's heartbeat with my eyes, and it feels like a trap. Neon reverie at midnight, I'm a ghost inside the glow, watching life through tempered glass, moving soft and slow. I'm a passenger in my own high-rise domain, catching light that isn't mine, feeling everything in the I'm just a whisper in the frame. Remember when we drive these streets with the top down, wild and loud. Now the avenues are empty, just a canvas for a cloud. I smell the rain on concrete from a storm that never landed. And my thoughts are like those distant trains, always promised, never stranded. Your laughter used to echo in this very space I own. Now it's just the hum of appliances, a comfort all alone. I'm charting constellations out of switchblades on the wall, trying to find a pattern in the way the shadows fall. And I wonder if the city dreams in frequencies and wires, or if it just reflects the things we lost to its desires. Is this clarity or just the calm before the storm returns? I feel the baseline of my pulse, the only thing that burns. Neon reverie at midnight, I'm a ghost inside the glow, watching life through tempered glass, moving soft and slow. I'm a passenger in my own high-rise domain, catching light that isn't mine, feeling everything and nothing change. Oh, the lights dance on. Oh, they don't need a name. Neon reverie at midnight, I'm just a whisper in the frame. Maybe I should close the curtains, let the darkness take the wheel. Maybe I should sell this view and learn to simply feel. But the city's got a rhythm that's become my second skin, and I'm terrified of silence, of the quiet within. So I'll stay here in the glow, a silent steady flame, a single point of reference in a world that shifted lanes. And if you ever look up from the chaos down below, you might see me, a faint outline in the window's soft afterglow. Neon reverie, midnight, just a whisper in the frame. The city exhales in neon,
A slow motion skyline.
standing at the 34th floor, standing at the 34th floor, standing there, standing at the 34th floor. The world's a watercolor run, flickering signs like tired stars, asphalt mirrors for the sun, cigarette smoking, distant sirens, a lullaby for the sleepless. My reflection's just a shadow in this glass, a little less defenseless.
And the traffic lights are blinking red, a metronome for the living and the dead. We're just tenants in the high-rise dream, suspended in the in-between.
Neon lullaby,
singing us to sleep.
in the quiet we're infinite.
Promises we keep.
Your hand in mine, a silent vow,
Underneath this midnight's brow.
neon lullaby,
Soft as a sigh.
we're just two souls learning how to fly.
I trace the cracks in the window pane, a map of where we've been. Each fracture holds a yesterday, a ghost of might have been. The hum of the refrigerator, a steady, faithful sound. While the world outside is spinning, we're anchored to the ground.
And the moon is just a peeled orange, slipping through the clouds, a gentle coercion. When I'm waiting for a sign, we're just neon lullaby,
Seeing us to sleep.
Just the hum,
just the hum,
just the hum, just the hum.
neon lullaby,
Singing us to sleep,
singing us to sleep, singing us to sleep.
Standing at the
34th floor.
Standing at the 34th floor. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I trace the cracks in the window pane, watch the rain turn the city lights into a watercolor stain. You were silent, but your eyes said it all. In that half light, we began to fall.
I smelled your cologne on the old sweatshirt you wore. A ghost of you lingering by the door.
We didn't speak, just let the quiet grow, a language only we know. So we let the silence speak, let the shadows dance in this fragile, fleeting trance.
Unspoken harmony,
you and me
in the silence.
We are free,
No words needed,
just this beat
where two souls gently meet.
I remember the argument, the slam door, the cold,
A winter of distance,
a story left untold.
but then your hand found mine in the kitchen light.
Turning wrong into right. We built a bridge from whispered apologies, a truce written in the stars we couldn't see. Now every glance is a promise, every sigh a vow to stay here, here and now. And we let the quiet roar, let the past retreat in this soft unspoken heat. And
Unspoken harmony,
you and me
in the silence.
we are free,
No words needed,
just this beat
where two souls gently meet.
Do you feel it? The space between us, it's not empty, it's full of trust.
A quiet storm, a gentle tide, carrying us side by side.
In the stillness, I hear your name, a rhythm
That won't change,
like a heartbeat.
slow and true.
I'm home when I'm with you.
Unspoken harmony,
You and me,
in the silence. We are free. Always no words
Neon bleeds into the blacktop. Windows like frozen stars above. I'm counting all the silhouettes of a world that's learned to love. Apartment high above the globe. The traffic's just a memory now. Street lights painting shadows slow. On the silence I allow the hum of generators low. A distant siren's fading cry. I watch the headlights come and go, like fireflies that never die. The air is cool against my skin, a whisper from the AC vent. I trace the skyline with my eyes, where earth and heaven are content. And the silence isn't empty, it's a language I can hear. 1,000 quiet stories that the night chooses to keep near. And I wonder if you're out there in one of those lit up rooms, or if I'm just a ghost in the air, singing to the afternoon. Do you feel the same slow rhythm? Does your heart beat in time? Or am I just a fleeting schism in the city's grand design? Is this peace or just the absence of a noise I used to know? Will the morning bring a sentence that I'm not ready to let go? Neon reverie, the city's breathing slow. I'm just a silhouette against the glow, watching the distant lights dance in the midnight ballet. And I'm not lonely, just alone today. Yeah, the world moves at a different pace when you're suspended in the air, and every light becomes a face that isn't really there. But I'm not lonely, just alone today. Maybe it's the quiet that speaks in languages I never learned. The way the darkness softly leaks and every corner's gently turned. I think of all the paths not taken, the words I never got to say, the promises we made in whispers that faded with the day. The coffee cup beside me cold, a relic of an hour ago. I watch the story being told in every window's gentle glow. A couple's argument in sign language, a cat curled on a sill, a single lamp left burning for someone who's not home still. The city's a mosaic of moments, I'm just one small tile, pressed against the vast darkness for a little while. But the city doesn't judge me, it just holds me in its sight. And the darkness doesn't rush me, it just wraps me in the night. So I'll sit here till the dawn comes, with the shadows as my friend, and let the silence hum its song until the night decides to end. And maybe in the morning light I'll find a different way to be, but for now I'm alright in this neon reverie. For now the view is all I need, this high-rise sanctuary where the world slows down to breathe, and I can just be me. Neon reverie, the distant lights dance, just alone today. I'm not lonely, just alone. The city sighs, and I sigh with it, forever in the glow.